Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle Michelle, and this is my tutorial on how I created my chatbot. So in order to create the chatbot, you have to get on this website called Dialogflow. You can actually Google it, or you can click on the link that's in the assignment. Since I already have a help box already in motion, I will start a new one. So to create a new chat box, what you're going to do is go on the left hand side and you're going to click on create new agent. Once you do that, you're going to create an agent name. You could think of any name. I will do I don't know, Gab chat. Okay. And then once you create the name, the next thing you do is to set a default language. My default language will be English. And the next thing you would do is to create a default time zone. So I am here in America / New York. Once you do that, you create the agent name, default language, default time zone. Then you click on create. So you're just gonna wait for that. Alright, so once it's done, it's gonna bring you to this intents. So intent is where you will start creating your conversation. So the first conversation you're going to create is your welcome conversation. So you're going to click on default welcome intent. You click on that and then it will bring you here. So the two main things you will focus on is the training phrases, and then the second one will be text response. You can keep these training phrases if you want, or you can kind of freestyle them. I will show you what I will do. I will delete all the ones that are here, which you don't always have to. You don't have to delete all of them. You can leave some, but this is just to show you how you could just create your own from scratch. So you could type in hey, hi, hello, things that you feel like someone would start a chat bot with. So hello, hi, and hey, those are the three ones that I will use. And then for the response to the hello, hi, you could keep hi, how are you doing, hello, how can I help you. To make it very short and simple, I'll just put like, hello, how may I help? May I help you? We can start off very short and simple. And then once you do that, once you have put in your training phrases, and then once you put in your responses, the next thing you do now is you click save. Now your default welcome intent is already done. Now, to continue on with a conversation, once you have clicked save, the next thing you go to is you're going to click on this plus button next to intent, and now you're going to start your conversation. So it brings you to this page now. It's very similar to the last one that we were just on. Same thing, you're going to focus only on training phrases and responses. So the training phrases to the conversation we just had, which is hi, and then the response to hi is hello, how may I help you? So here, the next conversation would be I'm not feeling well, I'm sick. You're creating your own conversation, so you put in as many phrases as you feel like someone may ask. So I'm sick, BP is high, I'm tired. You know, as much things as you feel. It doesn't even have to be as many things, but just, you know, keep it short and simple. And then you go to your responses. So after saying these things, you can put, you know, you go to responses. You could put in, are you taking medications? Medications. Are you taking medications? You could do that. You could put as many responses as you want, but because it's just an example, I'll just leave it as, are you taking any medications? Because I want to show you the next thing. So after you do your training phrases and then you do your response, you're going to hit on save. Now the next thing is very crucial, because this is how you'll be able to check to see if your chat box is actually working. So you're going to go on your left hand side again, you're going to go to integrations, navigate away, yes. You're going to scroll down here, you're going to go to web demo. You click on web demo, enable. You're going to click on this link right here, and this is the chat bot that I have started to create. So you remember the welcome default conversation that we started with? Hi. So it's gonna, the response is the response I had put in, which is hello, how may I help you? Now let's say I started off with something that I didn't put on my welcome training phrase. Let's say I put yo. This is what the chat box will respond back to me one more time, because it doesn't recognize yo, because yo was not on that list of welcome training phrases. So anything you put on your training phrases or your responses, that is what's going to come up on the chat box. So hello was on there, and it will respond back to hello, how may I help you, because that's what I have put in my response. So now let's go on to the next conversation. Let's say I have put, one of the conversations I put in my training responses was I'm sick, I believe. I'm sick. Oh, sorry. And then the next response is, are you taking any medications? So let's say I put I am, right? Of course it's gonna say, sorry, can you say that again? Because I haven't created the next training phrases after I had completed I am sick or I'm not feeling well. So what you do is, in order to keep continuing the conversation, is you just keep going back to intent. So if you see here, these are the things that we've already started. So we started default welcome intent. The I'm tired intent is my second response. So you can always go back and you can always make changes. You can always add more questions. You can always add more training phrases. But this is how you go back in and out. So to create another intent, after I had put in, are you taking any medications? I could put no. So the training response for no, and the response to that is, I could put, have you seen a doctor? So that is the response for a no. So I will save. Okay. Now I go back to my chat box. Just, refresh just to make sure it updates. So same thing. Let's say hi. It's going to say, how may I help you? I'm sick. It's going to say, are you taking any medications? You can say no. and say, have you seen a doctor? So let's say let's go back now, and let's say I put in, yes, I have seen a doctor. So you go back to intent, you write in yes, and then your response to a yes would be, yes, I have seen a doctor. And the response could be, what did the doctor recommend? What did doctor recommend? And then you save. And then we go back to our chat box now. Let's say I put yes. What did the doctor recommend? See? So it's actually very simple to use. You just create, and then once you create, you go to intent, and then each intent that you put, it's a next conversation. And then once you do that, you follow up by looking into your work to see how your chatbot is looking and how it's functioning by going into web demo. And then once you go into the web demo and you click enable, you go into the link, then you are able to test out to see how your chatbot is working. Once you have completed everything and you are satisfied with your conversation, then you could copy and paste your link into where it needs to be done, and then that's all. And then that's how you create a chatbot. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Gabrielle Michelle. Thank you.